And welcome back to Music Free Gaming. Hope you're having a fabulous day. It is a beautiful Thursday, and you are beautiful too. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's going to be great. Let's get into some modded Minecraft because I want to get digging. I want to set up a mining machine today. Just going to be a special breed of fun. I really should remember to turn that fan on before I go live, but no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I've got some brass smashing out into sheets, so we're going to deal with that in a little bit. But one of the things I need to do, actually I've got many things I need to do, but one of the many things I need to do is get some redstone. We're going to get some other stuff too, like iron. So let's see, I'm going to need a couple of things. I'm going to need a set of tracks. Okay. I'm also going to need a minecart and a furnace, because I'm going to make a furnace minecart. Okay. So that's the first step. The next step, I believe I have some gold in here. Yes, I do. Perfect. All right, I want to make some powered rails as well. Hopefully that's all I'm going to need. And we'll see why in a minute. I'm going to be doing something a little silly here. All right, so we're going to be doing stuff. Cyanol, welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Hope your day is going well. All right, so I'm going to need to be doing a bunch of stuff. So what's the mining machine? Surprisingly enough, it is a machine that mines. It is going to be a horizontal drill and bridging machine, which is really handy. So I'll be able to take it down and it's going to drill a lot of resources for me, which is going to be handy. I just need to remember how to make one. No, it shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Andesite alloy and iron and, oh, jeez, I probably don't have, no, I don't have a lot of andesite casings. So, you know, that's cool. All right. Well, that's fine. We can do something about that. Step one, we're going to strip a lot of logs. So yeah, so we're going to build a machine that I can take down to any level I want to. And with a little bit of prep work, like a very little bit of prep work, be able to kick the thing off and it's just going to go and it's going to drill until I stop it. Which is fun. Apparently I'm done with my axe there. All right, close enough. All right, oh. I do need the stripped logs, but I also need some andesite alloy. There we go. Oop, that's not where you go. All right, so we're gonna need. How big should I make this? Should I do a? Just saw the GTA 6 gameplay trailer. Nice. Nice. Not a game I have any interest in at all, but I'm glad people are excited. I hope it's as good as everybody hopes it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a bunch. Yeah, how big do I want this to be? Do I want it to be a 5 by 5? 7 by 7? That would be a lot. I may have to go mine some andesite if I'm going to do something that large. Which is fine. I think I've got andesite nearby. The wrench makes picking up all of the create stuff so much easier. All right. Nice. So let's drop off a bunch of stuff that's going to go somewhere. I don't need that one slab, for example. Probably also don't need... Where am I putting things? I don't know. I don't know where I'm putting anything. This is... I really should sit down with the... what is this? The AE2, the Applied Energistics, to figure out how the storage works. Also, I don't need glass, so, you know, that's cool. Okay, glass. All right, so let's see now. I need stuff. So we're going to need iron. That's fine. All right, how many drills do I want to make? That would be not nearly enough drills. Okay. Do I have more? Do I have more andesite? That's going to be the big question today. Gravel, andesite. Yes, perfect. Okay. Now this is good. We'll be totally fine and stuff. Oh, no, I don't want to craft it. I want to mix it. All right, so that's going to go in there. And then this goes in there. There we go. Let that mix up some andesite alloy. Should get some, which will be great. Do a stream in creative mode, building something and get the schematic. I could do that. Creative is not my favorite thing in the world to do. I'm going to be honest. I tend to get bored building in creative. Though, it is kind of fun setting up a schematic cannon. All right, where am I going to set this happy little machine up? That's really a good question. I guess I could... Yeah, we'll build it back here because why not? All right. Sure, this will be fine. Something like that. All right. Now, what do I need to build a minecart assembler? I know, I just said a bunch of words that mean things, probably. Minecart. Oops, no, it's just a cart assembler. Sorry. Cart assembler. Okay, perfect. We're going to need one of these. All right, and this is going to go right on there. Perfect. Also, I do need a lever, so let's go ahead and craft up a couple of those. Lovely. Oh yeah, this is going to be fabulous. At least that's the hope and dream. All right, yeah, so we've got a bunch of stuff to get, but I think we're going to be okay. Now, one of the things I would like to do is I may end up drilling over to the magic forest. Because that could be handy having a little bit of a subway. Okay, so... Is this done mixing? Yes, it is. Okay, great. Sadly, it's only a stack. That may not be enough. All right, so drill. Actually, look, while I'm thinking about it, let me get a plow because I need sheets for that. Sheets. There we go. Yeah. It's a dark fantasy with rainbows. Yeah. Okay, so I really only need 2 plows. Okay, which is going to be fine. Okay, so 2 plows, and now I need more drills. Yeah, if you're going to build a drill, turns out you actually need drills. Okay, so we're going to be building a 5x5 drill today, which is absolutely fine. Right. Well, that means I'm going to need a zillion barrels. So let's get that started. Barrels. Okay. Yeah, barrels. All the barrels. So many barrels. Okay, perfect. All right, so we've got the drills, we've got those. What do I need next? You know, I really should think about where I'm going to put stuff. Sure. Sure, this can all go in here. It probably makes sense. All right, so I'm going to need some mechanical hands. So we're going to need deployers. Okay, that's 4 hands. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? I actually need a 5th. Oh my. Am I going to have to go mine up some andesite? Well, fiddlesticks. The barrel roll mod. Oh, that would make me sick. As much as I loved playing flight sims and stuff when I was a kid, trying to deal with that now would just kill me. As would crashing into walls, because I wouldn't be able to control my flight anymore. Oh, well. Okay, so there's a little bit of water behind that wall, which is unfortunate. Okay, there's plenty of andesite over here, though, so. Okay. When I get set up over my new base, I'm absolutely going to set up a andesite generator. Because mining this stuff out just gets old. You know what I mean? Why would I want to mine it when I can just reach into a box and pull out all the andesite I will ever need? How much do I have? Okay, so we should be doing okay. Yeah, I know. Andesite, so tasty. But it's essential for everything in Create Mod, which is fabulous, but it's a pain to get, at least at this stage. We're soon going to be at a point where mining for things is going to be easy. I'm a big fan of making mining easy, so. Trick is, getting back up here. All right. That wasn't the right. There it is. It's like, I know there's a block here somewhere. All right, so we've got, oh yeah, plenty of iron. Lovely. That goes in there, that goes in there. Let's get ourselves some more andesite alloy, which again is just peachy. Why did I need it? Obviously, I need more. Right, I needed it for the hands. Okay. Oh, I might have a problem with deployers too. We might have to go mining for redstone, which would be highly inconvenient. I mean, that would be really inconvenient. Okay, so I need, if I want a deployer, yeah, I need electron tubes. Get the allays to work, yeah. Okay. Because what I'm going to need here... Need to make up some more sandpaper, too. Alright. So I'm going to need some of this. How much of that am I going to need? Let's do 8. Okay. That'll be fine. So next, I'm going to need some more sand, which I have some... Really? Did I cook all my sand? I must have. Alright, hang on. There's sand over here. I don't particularly want to strip this down to the rock, but it's handy. And at the moment, I need convenience more than aesthetics. So we'll just pull this out from under the ocean. That'll be a little bit easier. Okay. Because yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to craft up some sandpaper. Again, once I get some equipment going, resources are not going to be a problem. But we're not there yet. Alright, so... I do have some more paper here. Okay, great. That'll work. Alright, so step 1. Eat an apple. Step 2. Alright. Oh, I've got that one too. Let's do that one first. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're just going to polish all of this stuff up because, you know. Okay, great. All right, sandpaper's going to go in there, goes in here, and now we've got ourselves some electron tubes. Perfect. Yep, sand plus paper does in fact equal sandpaper. That's how this works. I know they got really creative. Okay, but I now need... Oh, I thought I had more casings. Did I put them away? Or did I just do something stupid? I would not be surprised if stupidity entered into this discussion. But I'm fairly certain I had more andesite casings. I guess I used them all up. Oh, I did use them all up. Of course. I totally used them all up. Cool. I need one more hand, too. Did I? Okay. Great. Leave that filter set. All right. So I need 2 things. I need another hand. Let's do that first. Brass hand. Thank you. And now we need a deployer. Actually, we need 5 deployers. Oh, andesite casings would be helpful here. Okay. Lovely. Where's my wrench? All right. Sorry, I'm whipping through the early crafting here. I'm sorry. If I get a little bit confusing, it happens. Yeah. Give me a hand, or the flying fickle finger of fate. Got it. Any of you out there old enough to remember the show Laugh-In? It was a sketch comedy show in the 60s, I guess. Late 60s. Goldie Hawn was a regular on it. It was a fun show. Okay, so we're going to have to set some things up. So step number 1. barrels. Let's see, I think... How do I want to do this? Let's see, we need the deployers to... We'll do it that way. Okay. 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 5. 4 and 5. Okay, perfect. All right, next. Grab some mechanical drills. Oh. Right, wrench. There we go. All right, let's pop all of the drills on. This is going to be fun. Hey, Car Maximus, welcome in, welcome in. Hope your day is going well. Glad to have you here. All right, so we've got barrels, we've got drills. Okay, yeah, we're doing great. Now, I'm one of those weird people who doesn't think their machines ever have enough storage, so... Oh, hi. So I tend to build them out of stuff. Ooh. A jacaranda sapling? Interesting. Actually, it's the middle of the night for you. Nice. Okay. So let's see. I need... Oops. Let's see. If I remember this correctly, I believe these guys are going to need to actually go there. Yes, I think that's right. I'm always off a bit with the deployers. They, do I have my sword on me? I do. Hi. I'm sorry. Okay, and you can go away too. Alright, I want their leads, okay? I know, seems silly, but leads are a problem, at least until I start figuring out more slime. Alright. Don't know where I was keeping leads, but apparently they're going here. There we go. Yeah. Also, if you could avoid profanity and using the name of the Lord in vain, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, mining machines are easy. No, you don't know why the new drop hasn't dropped yet? I think there's actually a different reason, but yep. Okay. All right, so that's, I think, is going to go like so, except it really needs to point the other way. Like that. Perfect. And then I need another one of those right here. To make life a little bit easier on myself. No, that's fine. That's fine. I can work with this. So the plan is we're going to put powered rails here. I don't have redstone torches on me. It's all good. Sadly, when it rains, my bees stop making honey. And that's annoying because I kind of need them to make honey. Oh, I've got redstone torches on me. Hello? I am blind. He's full of blindness, is my eyes. My eyes that are full of the blindness. Okay. So that should work. And then. Does this sound like the announcer people on Car Mechanics broadcast? No, but yes. Come on down. Let us fix your muffler. Does your car go? Yeah, we can help you with that. Totally help you with that. Just come in and for all your needs. It's great. Oh. All right. So let's see. We've got all sorts of stuff. I don't need this. Do I want to put a seat on it? I probably could. Oh, I need some smart filters. Oh, no, I don't need smart filters. I just need wool. Wool. Iron. Probably a couple more. There we go. Actually, probably not, because I only need 3. But that's okay, because I can think. Filter. Filtre. Oh, today we are building in French. Is good and exciting. Okay. I actually only needed 3 though, so that's cool. All right. So let's talk through the way this machine works a little bit so we can see what's going on, okay? So the way this works is we've got this wall of drills that is going to be drilling, surprisingly enough. This row of deployers down here is going to place blocks to ensure that this whole system has something to place track on. The track is going to be placed by this deployer. We're going to use powered rails for this. And then this deployer is going to place down redstone torches to power said rails. And that is going to give this all of the oomph, I hope, that I'm going to want, okay? The French filter only filters blue, white, and red items. Yes. Problem with the Minecraft streams is it's like 30 minutes and it's late. Yeah, time zones are fun, aren't they? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a filter. Oops. Hang on. Let's try this again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a filter that's going to take cobblestone and, oh, let's have it do netherrack. And what else would be fun? Deep slate, probably. Deep slate, the cobbled variant. And let's do dirt as well, because that's the thing. So basically, it's going to try to place any of those items if I have them in my machine. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, let's slap some end stone in there too. Because eventually I'm going to be taking this to the end, so that should be fine. And then we'll set these filters in here like so. All right, so that's going to go like that. We've got that, and all of that. All right. Yeah, we'll do it this way. That's probably fine. Am I going to take this to the end? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it'll be fun. All right. All right, so we're going to need a couple of bits and bobs over here. Let's go... Right, Lex. You know what? I don't want to do that. I mean, I could do that, but... Oh, yeah, but taking this to the end is easy. I think... Okay, need a couple of mechanical plows on there. Which, honestly, I might not even need that, because I think I can glue all of that together. Probably. I don't have glue on me though, so. Yeah, see the fun thing is once you get it all together, oops, where did I put my glue? There it is. Once you get it all together, it's easy to pick up and move. Is there a fireproof barrel mod? No. But while it's in motion, it's not flammable. So I don't have to worry about that. All right. A farm slime. It is totally possible. In fact, you can 100% automate slime production. I'm just not at that point at the moment. But it's really easy to do. Use cactus, wheat. There's a couple of steps, but it's not bad. Okay. Glue. So the idea here is, one, we glue all of this together. Okay. And then we take from, yeah, it's the middle one. There to back here. Okay. That's going to go across there. Let's see. This goes down to that. This goes across like so. This goes like this. This comes down here like that. Okay. That should do it. Yeah, farming slime is easy, even without a an actual slime farm. All right, and then the next thing we need is our furnace minecart. Sweet. So, assuming I've done this correctly, go and hang on. Yep, perfect. That's the way. I like it. There we go. It's the drill. The drill knows who will live and who will not. I think I want to put... Well, actually, should we just give it a nudge? Oh, actually, okay. Oh, it would help if I put stuff in it. Okay. Okay, so move. I might. There we go. Oh, cheese monkeys. Why you no move? Why you go nowhere and be silly? Did the redstone torch do? Oh, I wonder if the redstone torch did something silly. Okay. This is the first time I've tried to build one that's redstone powered, so. Okay. So let's try this. Let's try this again. Okay. That's not how I wanted to do that. Okay. Yeah, my card's like, nah. Okay. Now let's see if it goes. There we go. Okay. Now, unfortunately, there's a certain lack of materials in it, but that's fine. Let's see. Do I have something? Yeah. All right. Do I have cobblestone in any quantities? No, I do have dirt, though. Dirt's going to work. Oh, yeah. Take care, Cyanol. Have a fabulous day. All right. Sweet. So let's try this again. Oh, yes. Okay. Also, I realized I need to do something else. I need to put a portable storage interface on this. Let's see. Those. Yep. BSI. Perfect. Okay. Because the cool thing is, all of the storage, it's cool. It all acts as one dealy bob, which is great. It's just a pain to do anything with. So I'm going to set up some output here so that this will go do that. All right. Let's throw some dirt in there. Perfect. And then we light that up. Take that out. And then Yeah, we'll just give it a little nudge. There it goes. It's placing dirt. And this thing will just run until it doesn't run anymore. Sweet. I love it when things work. Oh, yeah. The early Minecraft devs, yeah, they would definitely have a moment. All right. But this is the other part of it I really like, is it drills. I like that. So, now, what I'm going to need here is deep slate. So, shall we go mine some deep slate? Alrighty then. Hang on, where am I and what am I doing in this hand basket? Okay, so I basically need to face east, I think. Okay. East. That would... No, west was right. I said east, but I meant west. It totally makes sense. Somewhere in the grand scheme of things, this is going to make sense. But yeah, no, the early days of Minecraft, before they had figured out all of the modded stuff and all that, yeah. It's definitely a special breed of fun. All right. So we slap that down. We take our machine. It goes in like so. All right, great. We light it up. Collect that, and then we just have to give this a little bit of a nudge. I did bring torches with me, huh? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so why you no go? I say you go, why you no go? Why I use all of my coal to make you go? Right, it builds bridges, drills stuff. Yeah. Yeah, if it could turn, that would be awesome. Okay, what I might have to do actually is kick this back a little bit, unfortunately, which is fine. It's one of the issues I have sometimes with these machines is it goes where now? All right, so that goes there, and then oh, hang on, we're gonna try this again, but I've made the mistake of eating all of my coal, so, or using all of it to make torches. So that's high on the list of stupid things that I've done. Oh, speaking of stupid things, let's cook up some charcoal. That would be a not stupid thing. Yeah. Oh no, he's definitely having a day. Okay, so let's make sure. Okay, there we go. There's some coal. That'll work. All right, that will definitely work, and that'll get us started. Sweet. So let's get back down here now. We'll set up the machine. Oh, okay. Really should make sure that it's clear of stuff. Okay. Let's try this again, this time with feeling. Did it run out of track? Well, it ran out of track. That's just annoying. Okay, so let's... No, we'll get there. I might just have to add a little bit more track into it to... Okay. Oops, those are sticks. It's totally the same thing. It's fine. Okay. Oh. You know, one of these days, this machine is going to work, okay? It's totally going to work. I just will absolutely get it to work. Okay, go, dude, go. Okay, I see what's going on with this now. The plows are too close. All right. Well, back to the drawing board. Okay. That's fine. It's an easy fix to make. It's an annoying fix to make, but it's easy. Okay. But I should make a few extra rails for it anyway. Okay. Alright, so cart assembler. And our cart. There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to need to do is... this is fine. We can just kick this all back out by one. Actually, let's do it this way. Alright, so this is going to go here. I'm going to have to re-glue some of these bits and bobs, but that's alright. Okay. Unfortunately, the plows have to be placed against something. Okay, which is annoying, but... Okay. Well, I hope I don't need that axe again. Alright. Okay, so that's going to go to there. That goes to there. That goes to there. Alright, sweet. Let's make up another set of powered rails just to give this some happy fun times. Redstone. Okay. Okay, that's all the gold I had, so better hope for some good gold deposits as we go through this. Okay. I really should set up like a create mod furnace, but that's okay. That is okay. So now, in theory, if I power that up, grab the cart, sweet. All right, well, that should do it. Let's try this again, this time with a working contraption. Okay. Okay, minecart goes... All right, we'll just put the minecart there. Slap that extra... there's extra powered rails in there, and then this should go... Go! There we go. And now it's going. The plows are doing two things. One, they scoop up the torches and recycle them to be reused again. And they scoop up the rails to be used again. So in theory, this machine can run forever and I don't have to worry about it, which is really nice, actually. However, I do need to start thinking about stuff. Now, all of the materials that it mines through will end up in the barrels. It's one of the reasons I tend to build these machines out of barrels, because then it just provides a heck of a lot of storage. Okay, but this is going to be great. Absolutely. Also, oh, do I have another pickaxe? I can have another pickaxe. Sec. It would be nice if I had fortune to mine this out, but that's okay. But we'll get it. We'll get all of this zinc, which will be really handy. Okay. Because I have brass in my future, and you need zinc to make it. All right. Sweet. All right, so Oh, let's grab this redstone too because it's running a little bit low. Now, the machine probably dug some up. What's interesting is the drills actually give you a little bit of an in-between between just mining it with a pickaxe and fortune, which is kind of nice when you hit some of the ores. I think when you hit diamonds, though, like you only get one. You might only get one diamond, but when you hit, I think when you hit like iron ore and stuff like that, it's fine. And so the other nice thing is that because it bridges, if I run into lava at a certain level, it'll just dig up the lava or fill in the lava and just keep going, which is great. So like I said, bridging across bridging through the nether, bridging across the ends, all of those annoying places where you have to bridge, that machine takes care of it. The only place where it gets really funky is if I open up a lava pocket above it. Now the machine will keep going, it's just annoying for me. Okay. Definitely want to get all of this zinc. Okay. And get out of the hole. I really shouldn't. I'm saying invest in ender pearls. I don't have a way to invest in ender pearls yet, so that's gonna have to wait. Now, if I wanted to get really crazy about it, I'd put another deployer on the other side that would place torches. But okay, where am I on the map? Off. Okay, yeah, we are almost under the Mystic Forest, which is fun. And it's fun for witches. So, you know, everybody's happy. All right. Okay, so yeah, this is... Oh yeah, all sorts of fun and lava-y goodness there. Okay. Now, because of the filters I set on these deployers, it will use the deep slate it mines, any stone, of course, which turns into cobblestone that it mines. Oh, if you're wondering about the XP, by the way, it sees that, or gets that whenever it finds something that would give me XP if I mined it, like these diamonds, for example. Okay. Those would, we do that. Or if it found coal, or if it found something else. Anything else that would normally drop XP. Oh, okay. Where's my wrench? Okay. Now, okay. Now I've got problems. The machine is in there somewhere. I think I can just reach under it. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. That's also not good. I'm going to burn. Burning to death. Not my favorite thing in the world. Apples? Oh, yes. I don't have a water bucket on me, so yeah, so that's fun. Okay. Now it is possible to build a machine like this that will also see if I can get under there. There we go. It's also to get on there, build a machine that will also build a ceiling above it, which is handy sometimes. this would be one of those times. Okay. Let's see if I can block that off. There we go. All right. Now, unfortunately, I mean, the good news is the machine here isn't going to burn, so I don't have to worry about that. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to replace a couple of blocks because it probably did burn out the... Well, I probably would have taken the rail, though I did pick up some rail, so... So that's a special breed of fun, but that's okay. All right. Okay, so where did the rest of the machine go? I wonder... Oh, I bet... Oh, darn it. Okay, something definitely went screwy here. Okay. All right, so do I have iron on me? I do. All right, so we're gonna have to fix this. Obviously, I can't leave the machine down here. Hey, Coyote, welcome in. Hope you're having a fabulous day over there on Twitch. Here, my last week of multi-streaming. All right. All right, well, that's just silly. All right, well, hang on. We're going to have to deal with this. All right, so I need a minecart. I need a furnace. Okay, and then a furnace minecart. Wonderful. Anyways, how's it going out there? I hope you're having a fabulous day. Or at least just a regular day, or... Okay. Grab that. All right, let's head back. Oops, that's the wrong button. All right, let's go see if I can salvage my machine here. I had meant to... Some diamonds up there. I'd meant to, when it was covered there in the lava, to try to scoop it up. Scoop up the machine, but I missed and caught track or something, and... Okay. So, this goes... here. All right. The minecart's going to slide in right there. There we go. All right. Sweet. Well, that worked. Okay, good. Now, I could, you know, keep drilling, which I might do later. But for now, that definitely worked. So what I want to do, there's a couple things I want to do. Let's head back to the base. Okay. And let's see. Oh, I'm going to need some other materials like andesite and stuff that's not found down at the deep levels of the world. All right, so let's meander down this way. And let's see, what would be the best direction to mine, I think. Let's see. Do I remember right? This... Okay, that is how I drilled down there. This side gets dark and creepy, I think. I mean, or something. There's a wall there. Or a wall, cave. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Cool. So I think what I want to do is, I do want to head west, though. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break. I need to take a quick bio break. So I'm going to run to the restroom. This is a good chance for you to go grab a drink, stretch your legs, whatever. I will be back in just a moment. I don't have signs. I will use blocks, and we will do interpretive dance to figure out how, what I'm doing. Because interpretive dance in Minecraft truly is the best way to communicate, right? If you can't communicate by just crouching and waving and jumping and stuff, are you really even trying? Maybe all right, maybe I should have brought signs. But we'll still try to figure this out and come to an understanding of what the heck is going on here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Turns out I'm old and have an old man's bladder. Someday I may give it back to him, but that would be just weird. All right, so let's go ahead and give myself a little bit of space to set this up. Okay, so I just need some track right about there. Set up the machine right there. And then give it a little bit of a nudge. Oops. A nudge. There it goes. Or, oh, we don't because, right, that's something I need to be aware of with this design. Right. Okay. Okay. No, we're good. It's fine. I just need to give it space to actually place down the rails, first of all. And give it space to place down the redstone torches. So, here we go. Oh. Well, it also helps if I give it enough space that it can actually drill. Turns out the minecart kind of ran into a literal wall there. Okay. No. I totally remember how all of this stuff works. Absolutely. Totally remember how all of this works. Just because it's been a hot minute doesn't mean I've forgotten everything I've ever known. Just almost means that. Okay. No, it's all right. We'll get it going. Yeah. Just need to clear out a little bit of stuff because it won't delete or won't mine the blocks that occupy the same space as the machine. So I just need to get that going. And now it's gonna go. Sweet. Now we've got ourselves another happy little machine. What I'm looking for as this goes through is stuff like andesite, coal. Obviously, there's a lot of andesite that way, but copper, stuff like that. That's really, really useful for me as I'm kind of getting started. Sadly, copper's one of those things that just doesn't. Oh. Okay, this is. Okay, stop. Where's my sword? Hi. Tell you what, shoot the zombie, please. Thank you. I'm gonna die. Dying is not on my list of things that I want to do today. Okay, no. All right, no, we're totally in a bad place here. It's okay. Yeah, no, this is good. Everything is great. I'm totally fine and stuff and things. I'm not fine and stuff and things. All right, let's go see if I can get my stuff. The important thing I really need is my wrench. Because without the wrench, I can't pick up my machine. And it turns out that's sort of important to me. I need everything else too, but... Okay. There's the zombie. Hello? Okay, there's the wrench. I'm also really curious to see what's going on with my machine down here. Alright. Okay, oh, the zombie is wearing my clothes. Well, that's awkward. Okay, no, that's fine. My hat only smells slightly like zombie, which, to be fair, isn't that much different from some of the shampoos and stuff that people will wear on occasion. Okay. Whew. All right, so, hey, we're making progress, right? Actually, I probably better leave those apples here. But no, this is good. This is good. We are getting all sorts of good stuff. Now, things are going to get really fun is when we get back. So let me dig out this, all of this happy little zinc here. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we are now in Mystic Land, which is great, but... Okay, there we go. Nice thing about the redstone torches is it does put a little bit of light out. Yeah, see the purple water? Yeah, we're now in the Mystic Grove, which is fabulous. I'm looking forward to that, but... In fact, I may be using this tunnel or some like it for some a little bit of back and forth. But oh yeah, look at all those guys down there. This is definitely not a place that I want to be spending my vacation time. All right. Okay. Good, good, good. All right. So yeah, so this is fairly straightforward, and what I could do is I could set the machine up, have it run a parallel line, like right through here, right? All of this andesite would be lovely to mine out. Andesite gravel is helpful too, but the scoria could be useful. You know, lots of fun stuff here, and also probably my death again. But it's okay. It's okay. We don't need to die too much. All right. Cool. So let's... I'll just teleport. Doesn't matter. All right. Sweet. So we now have my stuff. Okay. That's fine. That can go there. Now, where's the machine? There it is. Perfect. All right, so the next thing I need to do is set up another portable storage interface. And then set up a little bit of output. All right, so I need one of those. Do I have any more? Huh. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and let that cook. I was hoping I had some more something. Why has my brain stopped working? I was hoping I had some more shoot, what do they call it? I don't know. We'll find out again in here in just a minute. My brain has just ceased to function today. It's not that much different from every other day, but this stuff. Andesite casing. Okay, because I'm going to need one of those. Well. Okay. Alright, so we're going to come over here. And I need to set up some output. Alright, so we're going to come out a couple of blocks from here. It really only needs to be a single block, but 2 blocks is fine. Oh, right, my axe is dead. That's fine. That's just fine. Alright. Cool. It would be nice if I had a chute. I mean, I could use a hopper, but hoppers are really slow. Especially when it comes to output like this. Okay, so let's need a couple of chutes. Chutes? Did I forget how to make a chute? Probably did. Oh. Oh, no. I thought I needed the andesite alloy. I don't. That's even better. Okay. That is even better. So, let's go ahead and get ourselves some chutes. That should be good. And now, I need some chests. Let's see how we... Right, doing down here. Perfect. Alright, well, this is fine. Okay. That's not where that was supposed to go. Alright, cool. So that's going to come do that. Let's make those all into chests. Alright. Now, there is another way I could do this storage, but for now we're going to do it this way. Alright, so we've take a chute. Chute go with thusly. Okay. Alright. And I'm just going to use chutes and chests here because, in all honesty, it'll be faster. Okay. There are other ways I could do this, but for now we'll just do it this way. It'll just be easier and faster, and as a temporary thing, it'll be fine. A more permanent solution will happen later, but for now, we turn that on, and you can see stuff coming now out of the machine. So here we go. There's all of the deep slate it was scooping up, right? There's our rails. So we got some iron, right? So all of the things, and the chutes drop things in sets of 16 rather than sets of 1 or 64 or something like that. So at least regular chutes. Smart chutes will drop full stacks, but this is great because this is now giving me an easy way to dump all of the output from this system right into at least some temporary storage, which is fabulous. Big fan of storage. So, yeah, so there we go. There's our working drill. Okay. And, yeah, so there's some more diamonds, lapis, which is good. Use a little bit of that. Iron I don't particularly need. Now, what I could do is I could come into every one of these barrels by hand if I wanted to, right? And so, and just reach in and grab the coal or whatever like that I want to, or the andesite or something like that. Go ahead and do that. But yeah, everything else is just going to end up piling up here. Like all of that copper, this extra zinc. So yes, all of this good stuff. This is why I need a mining machine. It's because it makes getting all of that stuff so nice. Okay, let's go ahead and offload that and the diamonds and the redstone. Fortunately, I may not have enough storage over there, so we may have to deal with that. But that's okay. Okay, good. I've got some charcoal. That'll be wonderful later. All right, and at some point in the future, I may expand this out to make it a little bit bigger. Basically make it a 7x7 drill instead of a 5x5, but this works out well. All right, and it's done, which is great. So yeah, we've got all the andesite. There is a lot of andesite here, which is fabulous. That is fabulous. It definitely needed it. So I'm happy. Let me see if there's any more copper or it's the iron, which I don't really need at the moment, but perfect. Perfect. So what I can do now is I do have inventory space. Perfect. So now I can just scoop that up. And I can tuck this little machine in someplace where I won't lose it, like that. And we're great. Cool. And then I can cook up some of this copper. Okay. Honestly, I probably don't need projectile protection for gold pants, but, you know, sometimes you just go with it. All right, so that is handy. All right. Now, where things are going to become really fun, let's see. So we've got that there. In all honesty, I'm gonna come in here like so. Okay. And I want to swap this out with just a regular rail. It's gonna make that much of a difference? Probably not, but okay. Yeah, we've got lots of cobblestone. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, our building needs are definitely doing okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot to... Hang on, where's my machine? All right. All right, so what I want to do here is put that back in. Oh, I left my wrench. All right. Okay. Well, drat. I just want to put stuff back in, so maybe what I need to do. I can't remember if you can lock regular chutes. Okay, so if I put... Nope. That is a no. All right. Annoying, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, I was kind of hoping I could do that. But what I can do is just it's a life hack. Okay, put that in there. Now I can scoop this up, and then I can put the chute back. All right, that'll work. That will keep things happy. Cool. So now I can put my happy little contraption away, which is perfect. All right. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now, here's where things are going to get maybe a little silly. Or, you know, not. We'll see. Okay. But that andesite is a huge win. You know, some more lava would be nice. Okay. Okay. Alright, let me go see if I've got some more apples here. Yeah, we're starting to fill up with honey, which is fabulous. So let's go see if I have some more apples. This will be, yeah. It's not a huge amount, but you know what I'm probably also going to need here. Yeah, need a little bit more storage over here too. Which honestly happens with a farm like this. I don't have hoppers on me, which is less convenient than it could be. Okay. All right, but that's fine. We can grab a hopper real quick. But first, let's go ahead and load up some apples here. So, there we go. Let it squirt honey all over my apples and provide all sorts of goodness. Okay. Okay. I'm starting to get a few diamonds though, so that's probably a good thing. All right. I was looking for something. I don't remember what. Okay, well, whatever it was, I bet it was cool. Oh, hoppers. Right. Okay. It's like, hi, I'm sorry, my brain has ceased to function. You know, we all have those days. This is mine. All right, so let's get over here and set this up. Okay. All right. Yeah, so now I think I'm just about at a point where I might be able to stop this machine here from making oak and switch to a different wood. In fact, I think let me craft up some. I was hoping. All right, let's craft up an axe. Okay, we're in gold. Yes, wonderful. Let's duck into the nether. Also, I need to check on my villagers, see if they're doing stuff. But there's a wood that I ran into here in the nether. Now, as long as I don't get attacked by ghasts, this should be fine. Yeah, so there's a... There was a wood. Okay, here, I'm going to turn on the gamma for y'all so it's a little bit easier for you to see. There was a wood. I mean, the brambles could be fun, but not what I'm looking for. No, there was... I found it there, that tree. Yeah, I found this tree over here, which has a really fun color to it. It's got this sort of dark brown wood, but in a way that's not like hyper saturated the same way that like dark oak would be. Okay, let's see if I can get some more saplings for it though. So one thing I'm a little bit concerned about trying to farm this stuff is I didn't get a single sapling from that tree. And that does concern me just a little bit. I would like to farm you, please. Could I please get some saplings? That would be great, thank you. I think I just heard something. Oh yeah, ow. There's a hoglin down there. I bet he's happy. Man, nothing. It's like, come on, I would very much like to grow more of these trees. Oh, jeez. This little piggy scared the pants off me. That was not okay. That was not okay, little piggy. You go wee on stuff because you almost made me go wee and I'm not okay with that. Wow, no saplings at all. I know they dropped them because I picked one up. I regrew one of those trees, but wowza. Yeah, we're going to be doing some exploring and stuff too. The cool thing is also is that I can take that drill and I could take it down to the really low levels down here in the nether. Right? And it makes mining for netherite so much nicer. Okay. Man, brambles, but... darn, I was hoping I could get some more saplings for those trees, but... Alright, but that's okay. Honestly, it might be fun to go exploring and see. Because I think... Let's look at planks here for a minute. So there are warped planks. There are magic planks, which we've got. I was hoping there's one that was a little more green, but doesn't look like green is going to be much of a thing for us, except with... So I mean a little bit with the willow. Unless we go with this stuff, right? The cut viridium, which is an ore that generates because of create mod. So, you know, that's a thing that I don't have. It does make a really nice block, though. Plus all of these verdant bricks and stuff like that. Very, very nice. Also, dark chocolate covered marshmallow sticks are also wonderful. All right, so I was hoping for some green, but that's okay. I think the red, with the red, and maybe the blue, but definitely the red, we should be okay. All right. Well, then, let me tuck some of this away. I think I'm going to reset. Do I have... I just wonder if I had some other mushrooms, but doesn't look like it. Yeah, got a little bit more hellbark, but sadly, I don't have any more hellbark saplings, which is not ideal. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. I'm sure it's not at all going to be important or anything. All right. Let's put that away. All right. I think we've got enough. I think we've got enough apples, though, for a while. So let's go ahead and stop this. Let's take all of these oak saplings. And there's going to be a lot of them here, too. We'll compost those. Okay. And also... Yep, just take that out. Alright. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll use the redwood. Oh, I still have the gamma override on. Yeah, so maybe we'll use some redwood trees and see if we can make this happen. I am going to have... I think I have to set some stuff around here. So let's... Before I do that... Yeah, grab some saplings here. Because I think what I'm going to need to do to make life a little bit nicer... Let's get some cobblestone slabs. Okay. And what I want to do is I don't know if this is actually going to be necessary. Okay. But you can see that that redwood that generated here. Like when I had redwood trees grow. And it covered a lot of space, so I think what I'm going to have to do is, and I don't know if this is going to help, but I think if I surround this maybe with some planks, then perhaps this will keep the redwood trees from growing down where I don't want them to. I don't know. We're going to try it and see. All right. But we'll let that go. Let me get some bone meal, and we'll... Okay. We'll get that in a minute. I want to compost those seeds. All right. Let's grab some bone meal here. Let's try growing one of these trees and just go. Did it grow into the water? It might have. Darn it. That is a problem I'm dealing with these trees. Yeah, it just... What the heck, man? Okay. That's not great. I know great, and that's not it. Alright, let me grab a bucket. Dang, that's... I don't know what's happening with that. I don't know quite what the rules are for redwoods, but whatever it is, that was highly inconvenient. It's like it generated a bunch of dirt. Okay. Oh, that needs to go. There we go. And now, so I don't know if this is gonna, I don't know if this will help. If I come here and slab over all of this. I mean, maybe it'll help. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not happy with that. But in any case, the tree was harvested, and obviously we're going to get a lot of redwood now, so also some apples. Okay. But that's the idea, is I want to start harvesting some redwood, and hopefully yep, it did it again. Let's see. Yeah, it is generating dirt. That is really not helpful. Okay. I wonder. We're gonna try something here. I don't know if it's gonna do anything or not. What I might have to do is replace the water wheel there with like a small windmill. Just bury the windmill underground, which is a thing that you can do. Okay. But, for example, I know... Oops, no, let's not do that there. I think I can take this here, right? And that'll definitely do something. Okay. But I'm a little bit worried again, because that is going to have to stay solid. So, or, you know, the water's going to have to keep flowing. Okay. Go, saw, go. Do the thing, my dear saw. Okay. And that was almost good. Okay. Yeah, the redwoods might be a tree I would have to do something special with, because this contraption I think is just problematic. Okay, well, fine. Yeah, totally fine. Everything is great, right? Yeah. Yeah, just the way those trees grow is a little bit of a problem, but it's probably okay. I mean, it did manage to eat its way through a number of the saplings that were planted, but we get enough saplings out of this, that's probably not a problem. Okay. All right, yeah, so the redwoods, I want to use some of the redwood. Mangrove would be better, I think, but I want to use some of the redwood with my sort of mad wizard vibes. All right. Oh. Well. Well, friend, that's not... Yeah, okay, the redwoods are just going to take too much babysitting to do. Unfortunate. I mean, the good news is I'm ending up with a lot of redwoods, so... Alright, so we'll have to deal with that a little bit more later then. Oops, I need an empty hand, thank you. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to do a different tree here, which is fine because the other tree I think I want to do a lot of would be the magic trees. And those ones are going to grow just fine, so... Alright, so let's just switch over to some magic trees. Alright. Yep. Got you, and we've got you. I'm glad it works for the most part. It's just... just a little bit funky. I thought I'd left some magic saplings in here, but apparently not. Which is okay. We're just fine with the magic saplings around here somewhere. Lavender, which is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Alright. This will work. Okay. Just throw those in there. Get that going. Alright. Oh yeah, we're pretty okay with food there for a while. How are we doing on... We ended up with a lot of eggs. Because we have full-size chickens and they are not burning. Well, that's not great. I was hoping that would work, but apparently not, so... Alright. Alright, well, since that's a problem, let's see, I was just looking to see if maybe there was a way that I could get in there and swap out some chickens, but apparently not, so... Alright, we'll just... I guess we'll do it this way. Okay. And that goes... Alright. That, I guess, works. Did I... Oh, I didn't pick it up. That's perfectly fine. Alright, so I guess we'll do... Maybe I'll just swap that out for water. Okay. Yeah, again, food is not quite the issue it was before, but it's not ideal. Okay. So, let's... Okay, so there's some lava. Which, for now, we'll just stick in there. Let's go get some water. Alright, where did I put my pickaxe? Alright, so now this is going to go right here. I think. Here? Yes. Alright. Sure. Alright. No, stay in the pen. Don't leave. That would have been really awkward. Alright, so we're gonna end up with soggy chicken, which I'm sure is fine. I mean, people like a nice moist chicken, right? That's totally a thing that they are into. Okay. I mean, the good news is, I guess we've got eggs. Alright, well, we'll see if it makes any sort of difference. Yeah. Having the water there. It said, hopefully we'll get... The chickens will drown, and then I can just rig up a smoker. And that would be good. That would be wonderful. And also... Yeah. This is actually really great here. We're getting a good honey buildup. We've got some food. Oh yeah, things are doing okay. And we're now starting to get some magic logs, which not a lot of them to be sure, but more than a couple, which is great. So, all right, so let's go check on the villagers, okay? Because I was not overly fond of how well the villagers were doing. Okay. Yeah, we're getting some honeycomb. That's good. That is fabulous. Okay. I need to build a better bridge. If only I had a machine that would let me bridge and then mine this out a little better. Would it be overkill? Probably. Oh. That was not what I had in mind. I mean, it works, but... Okay. So we do have a couple of villagers down here, which is fabulous. Not a lot of villagers, but a couple. So yeah, I need to get up here and throw more bread at these guys, because apparently they're not going to throw bread at each other for some strange reason, so... It's just weird. They did it once, so I don't know what's going on. Alright, but that's fine. Let's come over here, grab some iron. Okay. Alright, this is good. We'll collapse that down into blocks. Okay. There we go. Said Iron Farm's doing great. I'm happy with the Iron Farm. Yeah, so trying to figure out a good way of dealing with more I don't know, however I want to deal with a better Iron Farm. There are options. There are definitely options. Alright. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cook up the... Well, fine. Alright, good. So that's doing good stuff. If all else fails, we do have some more wheat. I can throw some more bread at them myself, and that would be okay. Alright, so let's see what time it is. We get I think tomorrow morning we'll sleep, but then I want to run over to the magical forest over there. And I want to start thinking about where I may want to set up my base. Okay. Now, the local homeowners association might be a problem, but we'll deal with that as the time comes. But yeah, I want to set up my base over there, and I just need to figure out where I want to do it. Now, I think I want to make another pickaxe. I need to make another regular axe for that matter. Okay. But yeah, I need to think a little bit about some villagers. Obviously, I've got some breeding, but long term, I'm going to want to set up a villager trading hall. You know, I need to get some guys for iron, right? Because, you know, that's a thing that would be nice. You know, for some iron trades, and to just be able to buy diamond tools and things like that. You know, even if they're not perfect, that would be better than the iron that I'm rocking now. Obviously, I've got some diamonds so that I can, you know, I could craft more tools, I suppose. Some more tools, some armor, something. But I only have 14. So we definitely have to go on a good mining spree to get some more diamonds. Good news is I've got a tool to do it. Oh, okay. Okay, good. So we've got some little ones. That was the original raw chicken. So we'll see what happens too when we start getting some adults in there. Oh, can I reach that? Oh, I can. Oh, this will be even better. Hang on, guys. Okay. We're gonna fast track our chickens here for a minute. I mean, obviously they still have to grow up, you know, which will take 20 minutes, but that's okay. Once they do, we'll be in good shape. All right. All right, so it's just about time. But I do want to grab some cobbled deep slate. All right. Let's sleep, and now we're going to head over to the Magic Forest and take a look at where I may want to start setting up a base. Now, I've had some ideas bouncing around my mind a little bit for what I want my base to look like, at least from a general perspective. Okay. So I'm going to go in a little bit more ready for action, depending on whatever happens here. I don't have a bow, but I might actually have some string, but I don't have arrows, so I suppose I could craft those. In any case, we've got ourselves our magic forest in here. So I want to set up in a place that's sort of near this. Okay. Okay. Now, this whole area, of course, is dark. Will be dark because, you know, dark. Question is, do I want to build it on this side with the redwoods over there? Do I want to come and build it over here? Okay. And that I'm not entirely sure of, right? I've got options. I could do both, right? I could build it on both sides of the river. having this cave here could be handy. I'm going to free cam here for just a second. It's not a particularly large cave, but it's also something I could just build over if I wanted to. Okay. It's an option. It's an option. But I definitely want to be around going the wrong way. That's okay. Because, yeah, we go this way towards the ocean, and, you know, the oceans are fine. You know, I like oceans. Right, but I think I want to be a little bit more inside this forest. Okay. I'm lighting it up because witches spawn like crazy. As you would expect within a magical grove. You get all sorts of witchy goodness. Alright, so yeah, building here, this is maybe building, so I could build over that if I wanted to. Now the water in this area is just purple, so that is wonderful. But I want to build here with this, oh look, a bee. I wonder if that's one of mine that escaped. I mean, there could very well be a bee nest here, but I don't know. Okay, but I could set up something over here. We've got this lovely lake. So if I build maybe over this way, I think this would be good, because I want to be able to, however I structure this, of course the magic forest does end here a little bit. We get this little bit of regular forest coming through. So I really would rather not deal with that. Having the redwoods, though, I guess wouldn't be that big a deal. I mean, it's not like I couldn't plant some more trees. I just wanted to build in and around all of this magic water, right? I just love the feel over here. I love the color of the grass and all of the blue trees and the flowering oak leaves, right? Now we've got all this lovely foliage out here and all this stuff. So that's what I wanted to avoid. Okay. You know what? You know, can I just eat this apple in peace, please? Okay. That was not ideal. That was definitely not ideal. Okay. On the plus side, the witch is still there, so we got that going for us. Okay, good. That's wonderful. I'm not going to die. Poison doesn't kill you. I mean, could kill you, but it's not going to kill you, because Minecraft isn't like that. All right. See? Easy peasy. Yeah, unfortunately, this is definitely one of those places where you've got to light the whole mess up, because with that many, when you get that many witches running around, it's a problem. And I don't want to have to deal with them, okay? I know, it's weird, right? But I honestly would rather not have witches throwing stuff at me, and you know, I get enough toxicity just off the internet. You know, having witches spawn and throw their toxic brew at me is not at all helpful, okay? It's not. It's really not. Okay, anyway, before I was so rudely attacked, I know I'm going to come over here and claim their land, but that's no reason for them to start chucking potions at me. Okay, I mean, it probably is, but oh, see, there's a pretty honking hill right here. Now I can deal with hills, right? I can mine out hills and stuff, but I'd rather not. I kind of like having that there. Okay. All right. So now what I don't know is I don't know what the spawning rules are for witches here. I'm just assuming that lighting the area up will keep it spawn proof. All right. If I mean, I could very well be wrong, in which case the base I'm about to build over here could get really crowded really fast. I would really like to avoid that. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna build it over there. I think it's gonna be the way this is gonna go. Okay. Oh, these blue flowers are so pretty. The blue hydrangeas. Let's grab some of those. Oh, yeah, it's just so much prettiness going on here. I love it. Okay. All right, so yeah, so if I set up my base over here, I do have some landscape that needs to go away, but I can deal with that. Like I said, I have technology. What, you know, to clear out some of the trees and stuff here. And then set up shop kind of over this way. That's a cute little mushroom. Okay, well, let me continue to light this area up a little bit until I run screaming back to my base so I don't get attacked by more witches. Okay, we should be mostly okay. It's darkness up on the mushrooms. All right, nice. Cool. Well, let's head back to the base here. We'll sleep this way, and then we can sort of lay things out, figure out where the heck we're going to be, and all that good stuff. It's going to be, wonderful, right? That's the plan. Okay. Okay. They haven't grown up yet. Of course, I haven't been over here either. All right. I should have set up a place just to teleport back there, but we'll wait. Now the question is, how big do I want this to be? And I've got some ideas of how I want this to look. And one of the things I've decided to do is my base is going to have a lot of weird, well, it's going to be built with angles, okay? Part of it will be roughly square-ish. But I'm going to have the wings of this building castle thing. Those are all going to be off at an angle. So let's see, where am I as far as this lake goes? Kind of over here. Yeah, and then we've got this cave, and that ore can do some good stuff, but I mean, it's not an ore, it's a block, but you can run it through a grindstone and get, I think, gold nuggets out of it. All right, so yeah, so this lake comes over this way. So I think what I want to do is let's set up a little bit of an idea where the heck my base is going to be from here. And I think the way this is going to go, I really should bring a saw and start chopping some stuff, but so that's the end of the base, or end of the lake. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to come out this way a bit. Yeah. Actually, you know what I might do? I might just build it over this pit. Honestly. There's some... Is that a daffodil? It is a daffodil. Okay. Yeah, and I may even terraform this, all of this grass here a little bit, but yeah, I think I am. I think I'm gonna build the main structure of the base right over this. Okay, so the question then is, all right, hang on, we're gonna free cam up. Yeah, I might end up covering this little pond here, but I kind of like this. Okay. So let's see, where do I want to start with it over here? Probably somewhere over this way. Hang on. I'm gonna chop down this oak tree. Well, or I could not chop down the oak tree. Oh, it's not despawning because of the magic trees around it. Okay, at some point I figured the leaves will break, right? Okay. There we go. Now they should start breaking down, I hope. Okay, so yeah, so if I come in here, where's the pond from here? All right. Okay, I see you, llamas. You're hiding. You're hiding amongst the stuff, but Spanish moss, pink hibiscus, lovely. Thermal calcite? I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. All right. Yeah, so I think we're gonna start here. And let's see, let's go out 30. We'll go out so it ends up being a total of 33 blocks. I'm starting. Okay. All right, so we'll go this way. Now, I don't know if this is going to be too big, too small, or too anything. Okay, but I'm just going to get the shape out here and we'll figure it out. Okay. Shovel? Shovel. There we go. All right, so this will go this way. All right. So we're going to come across like so. Obviously, we've got a good size hill here, which needs to be dealt with. But honestly, I think this is going to be a good size for me. I don't want to go like really crazy, but you know, mildly crazy is okay. I know some of you are out there thinking, okay, mildly crazy, we could do some mildly crazy. Okay. Yeah, I have an idea for a structure, and I need a little bit of a larger area in the middle, which is why I'm doing this. Okay, we'll just bring it up. That'll be. Right now, I'm just laying out where it's going to go, so I'm not overly concerned with with it all being even or anything like that. Okay. So that please be the last one in the tree. You know, that's just inconvenient. Okay, there we go. All right, and then coming off of this one, again, we need... Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, right? And we'll just run this across this way. Yeah, now how this is all going to look once it's built, I don't know. Well, honestly, there's a whole lot about this that I don't know, but, you know, it's okay. Okay, clear a little bit of a staircase here so I can get the deep slate up. Okay. Or just like that. All right. Handy. Of course, there's a tree right in the way, which is, you know, not overly surprising, I suppose, but okay. A couple of trees in the way, but, you know. All right. Okay, yeah, because once I have an idea for where my base is going to be, then I can start building some things out, and I can start dealing with trying to learn the advanced energetics or whatever it is, AE2, right? Okay. Wonderful. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be... I think that's going to be okay. And then... Yeah, I like this. I think I like what's going on, and then I can leave this sort of out here. Okay. Nope, this is going to be good. This is going to be fabulous. Okay. Just light up some of this so that, again, with the let's not have witches spawn on me. Okay. All right. Wonderful. So now that that's there, we can deal with some other things. So that's something we can totally start on next week. Don't know what, but or totally how it's all going to look, but it is going to be very deep slate heavy, and we're gonna have some fun with it. All right, so we drop off some things here. Drop off that. Yeah, we've got some glow flowers, which I hope they glow. All right, if I were to come over here, I'll find a spot that might be a little dimmer, maybe. They do, in fact, glow. That's fabulous. Love that for them. Okay. And we've got these blue light. They craft into light blue dye. Okay, that's good. I like that. That's actually sort of fun. All right, well then, we'll just plant some of those over here just so I've got them handy. Glass bottles, that's good. Don't need them for anything at the moment, but I'm glad I've got them. I should probably just replace the whole floor with barrels and call it a day, but okay. Well, let's go throw some more bread at our villagers, so we can get them doing some more villager type things. And then I think I need to figure out what I want the floor to be. So the walls are going to be deep slate. Probably brick and tiled deep slate. I don't know if and then I want to mix in some redwood. I want to do lots of good stuff like that. So okay, so let's go split this. So half that bread goes to you, and half the bread, yeah, here. There we go. There we go. Now, hopefully you are all very happy and will make the babies. That's right. Yeah, you make all the babies. It's going to be great. Okay. All right, this is going to be fine. All right. Ah, such a simple iron farm. Okay, the good news is we also got some spider eyes, which could be really handy. You know, I think I've got some sugarcane back in my base. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, which honestly, it happens a lot. But I've got some sugarcane. Let's get that planted. Okay. Probably in this one. Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's go plant this sugarcane. And get a little bit of a sugar farm going. Okay. Yep, that's about it. Okay. That's fine. Okay, little rendering fun over there. All right, should we check on our chickens? See if our they haven't grown up yet, which is, you know, not ideal for me. You know, I'd like them to be a little bit more grown. Okay, yeah, so this will fill up. This is currently, I don't have goggles at the moment, but yeah, now I can make this I can make this go up bigger, right? I could pop out this, and I could just grow this tank up. I can grow it down too, for that matter. If I do that, it'll be lovely, and we'll be able to hold a lot more honey, and, you know, I could do stuff with honey, right? I could take, right? I could actually take that honey. I could smash liquid honey into honey blocks, which is handy. You know, I could actually potato cannon. Oh, honeyed apples do a fair amount of damage, I guess. So yeah. Oh, I could do honeyed berries too. So I could squirt honey onto berries. And the berries are not quite as good a food as apples, but they're not bad. Also, honey chocolate cupcakes, which are, again, maybe not the best thing for me in the world, but a honeyed mini waffle, which also gives a +1 to luck. So, you know. Right. Donuts. Could also make a plate of honey glazed ham, which, what do you have to do to make a honey glazed ham? Berries and rice and smoked ham and, yeah, okay. Lots of stuff that, well, I'm not going to worry about right now. Please grow up and drown. It'll make my life so much better. Your life, maybe not, but my life will be so much better. All right, so is there anything else I want to do? I guess I should figure out. So we've got the blue going, which is good. It's got a. I'm actually curious. Let me just take a look here. So if we get maybe over here where I've got a little bit more room. Because, yeah, the blue, it's a really nice color blue. Right, so if I take this and that, I think, is going to look really good. If I take mix the deep slate with the blue, that's going to give us a really nice view. And then if I were to take some, see if I know I've got some redwood over here somewhere. Okay. All right, so if I come over here, let's go ahead and open this up just a little bit, right? Put some of this redwood into here too. So that the red is really saturated, which is, ow. Well, that tingled and not in a good way. All right, no, we're fine. We're totally fine. Just, we'll just go ahead and come back up here. Yeah, that wasn't good. I mean, who doesn't like falling on stuff? But, you know, me, I don't particularly like falling off stuff. One of these days I'll have feather falling boots, and that will not, I will not die. But yeah, I think we can get some, I think we can get a really nice, some really nice looking contrast and stuff with the deep slate. I said I'll use brick and tile, so it'll even be a little bit darker in places. But that'll be really good. Then it's just a matter of what do I want to use for the floor. So I think I want to use the magic woods in the walls. and for, you know, some doors and windows and things. Yeah, let me step inside here for just a moment. So we've got a little safety. Okay. So for example, here's all of the stuff we could build with the magic woods, right? We've got, you know, some bookshelves, right? It would be, you know, we've got these great looking doors, you know, blinds, you know, you know, in case we want to do, you know, good window coverings and things like that, right? So we've got lots of good stuff here that we can work off of. The regular wood's got a good gray color to it, which I'm happy about. And then if we do the redwood, okay, now it's a much different vibe, right? Because it's such as bright red. So that's one of those things as we look at our planks. There's the redwood. There's the mangrove, which is not quite that deep of a color, right? You know, the hellbark, of course, it's got that lovely brown. The other thing, what is that? Umbran planks? So we may have to go out hunting for some other biomes to try to find some of this other wood, because there are some really pretty things we could do here. Now, this mahogany, which has this sort of, that's almost the same color as one of the terracottas, which might be really good. So yeah, we've got some things to do, places to go. So yeah, all that good stuff. You guys need to grow up, okay? Just anytime you want to grow up, I would love it. Thank you. Okay, so what would I want to do for floors, for example? Now, I don't have a huge selection of stuff, right? I've got cherry. I've got some other stuff. Oh! There was a link that just dropped in chat for Minecraft Dungeons 2. Pre-orders just started today. And are going for about a month. Pre-order now. You get all sorts of good stuff like a cape and outfits and some other cool things. But if you buy through that link, you know, I get a little bit of a kickback, which is awesome if you want to help support the channel while getting Minecraft Dungeons 2 at the same time. That's definitely a great way to do that. Okay, so, right, so what would I want to do for the floor? The floor I want to be, I might want it to be a little bit lighter. Would birch actually be a wood I'd want to use for this? I don't think I have any birch in here. No. But what might be interesting would be the maple. And the reason maple might be interesting is because it's got a little bit of a different vibe to it. Yeah, so let's... Sorry, now we're playing with colors here, y'all. Trying to figure out a palette, but it's not bad, actually. Turns out there's still a hole there. I didn't quite fill it up as much as I probably needed to. All right, up we go. Yeah, the other thing I might get, I might bring some of the cherry into it. Because the deep slate and cherry is just a fun combination. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I like this. I think I like the idea of the maple. Okay. Okay, yeah. think that'll work. So, oh, it's a mushroom. It's like, what is that pink thing over there? It's just mushroom in a fog. I mean, that, which, you know, is okay. I've been in a fog too. I get it. Okay. Now it just looks like we're building a comfy couch. Which, you know, we've got chairs. Right? We've got chairs. Armchairs and stuff like that. I don't think we have... Oh, actually we do. We have couches. In all of the colors of the wool. So, you know, that could be fun. Also, we got stockings. If we want to hang them by the chimney with care. Okay. I think that'll work. I think we will. We'll come in. I'll come in and use maple for the floor. And, yeah, if I... Let's come in here to the stone cutter. Let's turn some of this into... Now, we've got all sorts of fun... Like, I really like this windmill weave. And, right, because that's got a fun look to it. But I think I want to be leaning on some of the tiles. Actually, because there's some too, right? There's bricks and stuff. Oh, right, rose quartz. Right, because if I look at bricks, right, we've got some dusk bricks, scoria bricks, you know, blackstone. I think blackstone goes a little bit more purple than I would really like. But Scorchia. Scorchia, I think that's going to be a little tougher if I wanted to use that, but I think we're okay. The other thing I could use is there's this industrial iron, which is great, but it is very industrial, and I'm not going for an industrial type of build. I might use some of the iron doors, the locked iron doors and stuff like that. The iron facades, industrial iron facades, right? There's some stuff that's gonna look really good, but the weathered iron paint here, purple's the best color. Boy, you and Satan Sprite would get on well. Oh yeah, we definitely have some purple. Right, obviously, I mean, the purple concrete. But we've got purple roofs and all sorts of good stuff. But I think, you know, rain gutters and stuff like that. I think there's room for it. I'm building out where we're going to have a lot of purple water. So I think I'm going to lean into that for a lot of what we're doing. But I think for the main part of the base, we're going to do some of this. There. Take that out. Like we'll have some deep slate tiles, and so I really like this. Oops. I really like this windmill weave. Okay, so we're going to be doing some mix and match, and hopefully I can build up something that's going to look really cool. And I said I'm going to be going for sort of a, I don't know, kind of a castle, kind of not, just something sort of a little bit dark, but also, it's dark, but also bright. It just seems silly, right? But now I want to have these contrasts between the this dark gray of the deep slate, and then these brighter colors like the magic wood and the red wood and stuff like that, right? So that's going to be the plan. But bringing some purples into that as well is not going to be a bad thing. And I think I'm going to have some multiple wings. So having wings that are sort of color coded might be something I'm going to lean into with this too. So it's going to be good. I'm also going to be trying to build with some angles. Like I said, the main section of the base, which we put together earlier today, was just a square. But I think I'm going to, as I build off of it, I want them to come, the wings to come off at angles that are going to be a little wonky, and that's going to make building it kind of fun and weird. Building on angles is always a challenge, but I think it's something I want to try to work with. All right, chicken. Oh, yeah, no, it worked, but okay. That's not ideal. I mean, we definitely got chicken bits, which is good, but yeah, everything kind of floats, and that's not great. Oh, is that a glass block in there? Oh yeah, it definitely is. Okay. Yeah, see, that chicken's gonna grow up, he's gonna drown, and the bits are gonna float. It's not helpful. It's just not. All right. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to play with a little bit more later, I guess, but all right, well, we'll just figure something out, I'm sure. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for today, because we've made good progress. We've got a drill so I can get all of the deep slate I need. And, you know, I've got a fair amount of, of course, a lot of oak. I've got a fair amount of maple, which will help. We're getting some magic logs here, which is going to be great with all the blue. So I may need to come in here and set this set this machine, or maybe build another one to farm some maple wood, but we're going to be okay. So let's go ahead and call it. I'm going to step inside where it's a little bit safer, but let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and call it. I want to give a shout out to everybody who's hung around today, but especially to my supporters over at musicfreegaming.com, who are awesome and amazing, just like everybody else, but more so, or something. I don't know. Let's see. So while I'm thinking about it, we'll let that scroll real quick and jump to the schedule. Next stream is going to be Saturday morning, 7:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. That Saturday stream, I'm going to be in Terraria, which is going to be fun. That will be the last stream I do multi-streamed. After that, everything is going to be on YouTube. So Saturday's stream will be the last one on Twitch, Kick, and Beam. Everything else starting next week will be on YouTube. So if you haven't yet subbed over on YouTube, now is a good time to do that, because, as I said, I will no longer be streaming anywhere except YouTube starting next week. So yeah, so that's a thing, and yeah, and we'll just be in Terraria on Saturday. So I'm sure I'll remember what it is I was going to do by Saturday. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.